I ain't never took from no nigga. I always bless niggas.
But why niggas keep saying that shit though? You know what I'm saying? Why niggas keep saying that shit, bro? Like everybody, producer, all these folks be like, man, nigga don't pay, bro.
Wait, bro. I had some incidents early on.
Yeah.
Because I was really young in this shit. I ain't know no better.
Streets. And in New Orleans, you know, that name way before there was rap, before there was a Cash Money Records, that name held weight. You know, my mama went to school with him. My mama was so scared for me to even be involved with him.
Wow. You and Wayne had like a kiss thing going on.
Facts. I know you got a child, you probably kiss him. You probably got a son and you kiss him.
Yeah.
You heard me? I always looked at Wayne as my son.
Birdman is finally setting the record straight on his fallout with Lil Wayne, and despite what many believed, it seems the tension between them still lingers after all these years. Reports last year suggested that the feud had been resolved, with photos surfacing from a studio session showing both men together, hinting at reconciliation. But recent actions show otherwise. At a reunion show, Lil Wayne walked off stage while Birdman was speaking, and Birdman later revealed that Wayne refused to perform alongside him at Essence Festival.
Perk locked up for 9 years. Freshman cutting up. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
For years, speculation has swirled around unpaid money, with accusations that Birdman never compensated Wayne properly. Now Birdman is addressing it directly, revealing the numbers behind the dispute. During an interview on the Big Facts podcast, Birdman claimed the issues were settled and insisted Wayne remains like a son to him. He stated Wayne asked for $30 million, but he provided $20 million in hopes of repairing the fractured bond. Still, judging by Wayne's behavior in public appearances, it seems he is far from ready to bury the past. The unresolved feelings continue to play out in front of the entire industry, showing that their relationship remains fragile at best. Back in March, Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys walked straight off stage while Birdman was in the middle of delivering a speech.
I ain't never took from no nigga. I always bless niggas.
But why niggas keep saying that shit though? You know what I'm saying? Why niggas keep saying that shit, bro? Like everybody, producer, all these folks be like, man, nigga don't pay, bro.
Wait, bro. I had some incidents early on.
Yeah.
Because I was really young in this shit. I ain't know no better. But every problem I had, I cleared it up.
Oh, you saying any nigga that ever fought like they got fucked
I
over?
cleared it up.
Yeah.
I paid any nigga that got... You heard me? Because I was young, but remember, I'm telling you, I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit happened early on. I just ain't know. But any nigga that had any problem from my son on down, and I gave him 50 million, I cleared it up, brother. Because I ain't want my name like that, especially with Wayne. That's like I'm nothing without this dude. Like that I didn't want, but it happened. But I aired that shit out.
Yeah.
If you've been following closely, Wayne still slips in subliminal shots at Birdman in his music to this day, proving their relationship may never return to what it once was. Birdman wronged Wayne badly in the past, and some betrayals simply cannot be forgiven. It appears Wayne only entertains the Hot Boys reunions to support his brothers financially while keeping distance from Birdman. The bond that once felt unbreakable is clearly fractured. So the question remains, was their fallout purely about money, or was something far more personal at play? Their history runs deep. Lil Wayne first met Birdman at just 8 years old. With his father absent, Birdman quickly stepped into the role of mentor.
Special delivery too. Big Lack, how you doing, Wayne? Big
tour. Already a New Orleans legend, Birdman caught Wayne's attention, and young Wayne would leave raps on Birdman's answering machine, desperate to impress. At first, Wayne's mother, Jacida Carter, was against the relationship, but after the tragic death of Wayne's stepfather, Reginald Rabbit McDonald, she allowed it. Just 3 years later, at the age of 11, Wayne officially signed with Birdman's Cash Money Records as part of the duo The Bee Gees. That partnership would ignite nearly 2 decades of music, money, and a father-son dynamic that left an unforgettable mark on hip-hop history. After nearly 2 decades of loyalty and that father-son type bond, the cracks finally showed in 2014. The turning point came when Thaw Carter 5th kept getting delayed from its original release date.
Shots were fired at the tour bus of Grammy-winning rapper Lil Wayne on the 26th of April. Footage from the NBC affiliate in Atlanta, Georgia, showed several bullet holes in the side of the bus, but no injuries were reported. The station said that the shots were fired at the bus as it was travelling through Cobb County.
Wayne took his frustrations public, blasting Birdman on Twitter and accusing him of holding the project hostage. The outburst shocked the industry. Wayne's tweets painted a picture of betrayal, frustration, and desperation. He wrote, "To all my fans, I want you to know that my album won't and hasn't been released because Baby and Cash Money refused to release it. This is not my fault. I am truly and deeply sorry to all my fans, but most of all to myself and my family for putting us in this situation. I want off this label and nothing to do with these people, but unfortunately it ain't that easy. I'm a prisoner and so is my creativity." That statement hit like a bombshell. Fans flooded social media with outrage, rallying behind Wayne while putting pressure on Birdman and Cash Money. It was the first time the world saw their bond unravel in real time. But Wayne wasn't done. He took it to the music. On January 20th, 2015, he released Sorry for the Wait 2, a mixtape packed with venom aimed at Birdman and the Cash Money empire. On Coco, Wayne rapped, "Who kept this thing together? Me? That's who. Who was there when ninjas left me? That's who. Cash Money is an army. I'm a one-man army." He went further, declaring, "The garden's full of snakes, so I had to escape." The message was crystal clear. Weezy wasn't Birdman's protege anymore. He even tore down the nickname Birdman Jr., spitting Birdman Jr., more like Ugly Duckling. With those bars, the father-son image that defined their dynasty crumbled right in front of the fans who once idolized it. Wayne wasn't just venting in interviews or mixtapes, he took his fight to court. The very same month he dropped Sorry for the Wait 2, he slapped Cash Money with a staggering $51 million lawsuit. In it, he accused Birdman of blocking his career, withholding millions, and freezing him inside an unfair contract. Wayne demanded freedom, control of his music, and the right to keep developing his Young Money artists, Nicki Minaj and Drake included. The move sent shockwaves through the industry. Wayne wasn't just leaving Cash Money, he was aiming to take two of its biggest stars with him. That power play made the beef even more explosive. Publicly, he kept firing shots. Just 2 months later, on the Up Next cypher, Wayne spit, "I thank y'all for my hitman, and tell Pac I'm a big fan. I sing Dear Mama to my dear mama and sing Hit 'em up to my daddy, B*********. The target was obvious, Birdman. By April 2015, Wayne was making his stance loud and clear. At a Jacksonville concert, he shouted F*** Cash Money on stage, rallying the crowd behind his rebellion. But what started as money disputes and lyrical disses soon spiraled into something darker. On April 26, 2015, after performing at Compound nightclub in Atlanta, Wayne's tour bus, carrying him, Lil Twist, and Hood, was ambushed. Another vehicle pulled up on the highway and unleashed a hail of bullets. The bus was riddled with gunfire, turning the highway into a war zone. Miraculously, nobody was injured. But the message was chilling. The feud had escalated beyond words, lawsuits, or contracts. Someone wanted blood. Investigators later identified the shooter as Jimmy Carlton Winfrey, better known as Pee Wee Roscoe, a close associate of Young Thug. At the time, Thug's alliance with Birdman was no secret, and the connections fueled speculation that the attempted hit on Wayne's tour bus might have been tied directly to the explosive feud between Baby and Weezy. The whispers suggested the battle wasn't just about money anymore. It had spilled over into the streets. While the trial over the bus shooting was still making headlines and Wayne and Birdman weren't on speaking terms, Wayne shocked the industry by signing a deal with Jay-Z's streaming platform, Tidal. Through that deal, he released the long-awaited Free Weezy album, a project loaded with jabs at Birdman, including on the track He's Dead. The partnership also made Wayne an artist owner at Tidal, signaling a fresh start. But Birdman wasn't staying quiet. He fired back with a $50 million lawsuit against Jay-Z and Tidal, claiming the album's release violated Cash Money's control. That move only escalated the war, and legal documents soon revealed something even bigger. Wayne was actively trying to force Birdman out of Young Money entirely. Here's how the numbers stacked up. Wayne's Young Money Entertainment was originally split 49-51, with Birdman's Cash Money holding majority control. Wayne now accused Birdman of deliberately withholding royalties from Young Money artists, crippling the label's growth. On top of that, he alleged Birdman pocketed more than half of a massive $100 million advance Universal Music Group had given them, an advance that was supposed to be shared. And just when the legal battle reached its boiling point, another chilling twist hit the headlines. Weeks after filing those explosive documents, Lil Wayne himself was jumped, reminding everyone that this wasn't just a courtroom feud, it was a fight being waged on multiple fronts. After his performance at Club Live in Miami, chaos broke out when someone threw drinks directly at Wayne. Later reports alleged that Birdman and his entourage were seated in the VIP section, exactly where those drinks had been launched. Many took that as more than coincidence, sparking rumors of intentional disrespect. The public feud may have been ignited by the Carter Fife delay, but the truth is the cracks in Wayne and Birdman's relationship stretched back years before that. Cash Money Records had a long reputation for disputes over money, late payments, missing royalty checks, and questionable business practices. Birdman and his brother, Ronald Slim Williams, held the reins of the empire, and countless artists over time claimed they were left shortchanged. Wayne was the only one bold enough to take the fight into court, but he wasn't alone in his frustrations. Tyga went public about missing checks, Manny Fresh voiced his disappointment about business ethics, and producer Bangladesh accused the label of flat-out failing to pay him for his work. The pattern painted a picture of a company where artists carried the weight but rarely saw the full rewards. Then came the turning point. In 2016, reports surfaced that Birdman and Weezy had agreed to let the past go, shocking many fans who thought the damage was permanent. By August 2018, during the Lil Weezyana Fest in New Orleans, Birdman stunned the crowd by stepping on stage and publicly apologizing to Wayne, addressing years of bitterness in just a few words. Around that same period, Wayne reached a major settlement with Birdman, Cash Money Records, and Universal Music Group. Court documents confirmed the lawsuit was dismissed, but insiders revealed the true detail. Universal cut the massive check to Wayne, while Birdman avoided paying out directly. It looked, at least on paper, like closure. But behind the smiles and staged reconciliation, old wounds still ran deep. Now Birdman is insisting that he eventually gave Lil Wayne even more money than what was originally demanded. But fans argue the bigger issue is that nearly every artist had to drag Birdman into court before receiving what they were owed. The controversy isn't just about numbers, it's about principle. When an artist earns royalties through years of work, paying them late and spinning it as generosity is not a blessing. It's simply fulfilling an obligation. But for many fans, the money isn't the darkest part of the Birdman-Wayne saga. There's a deeper, more unsettling layer that has sparked speculation for years. Some believe that the real reason Wayne still keeps distance, despite settlements and staged apologies, is tied to something far more personal. Old footage repeatedly resurfaces online of Birdman kissing a teenage Wayne on the lips, a gesture Birdman dismissed as father-son affection. Still, many of Wayne's supporters remain disturbed by the imagery. Rumors have circulated for years about what those interactions may have meant behind the scenes, fueling speculation that financial disputes weren't the only wounds in this relationship. On fan forums, heated debates continue, with some insisting Wayne may have been manipulated when he was too young to understand the dynamics of power around him. One viral comment captured the unease perfectly. Lil Wayne was absolutely groomed by Birdman, period. During the 106 & Park episode, when Wayne said he was the only one who kisses Birdman, he sounded serious, even offended. That sounded less like pride and more like conditioning. To me, it felt like Stockholm Syndrome. While no proof has ever emerged, that speculation adds a heavy shadow over their history, one that no settlement or staged reconciliation can erase. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and the conversations surrounding it only grow louder with time. One viral comment read, "All I see in their relationship is predator and prey. No different from R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Disgusting." That statement echoes what countless fans have been whispering for years, fueling a debate that goes far beyond unpaid royalties. So the real question becomes, what truly keeps Wayne from ever fully reconciling with Birdman? Is he still holding on to the bitterness of money disputes and broken promises? Or is there something far more personal, something deeply unsettling, that he'll never forgive, regardless of settlements or staged reunions? Whatever the truth may be, the bond that once looked unbreakable has left scars that may never heal. And whether you believe this was about business, betrayal, or something darker, it's clear their story has shaped hip-hop history in ways that will be debated for decades. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let the world know where you stand. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others who need to hear it. Stay locked in because the next breakdown is coming soon.